that you never started. You once destroyed a broken heart that was was already shattered. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. Yeah, yeah. This love that you never started, you once destroyed a broken heart that was already shattered. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. Yeah, yeah.
Hello, Tankers. Welcome to the Domination Series 2 stream of All In vs. Eternity. This is the Group D group stage match. And the winner of this has a very good chance of advancing with a high seed into the playoffs, which will provide a very important boost for them when they try to win the final prize, which is acid paint. I'm here. I'm your commentator, Ben, and I'm commentating alongside the legend. How are you doing?
Hello guys, I'm fine. How are you today?
I'm doing really well. I'm really excited. These are two of the oldest clans in Hanky, which means that we are in for a really good treat. I'm sure, as many of the viewers will notice, All In have a lot of champion paint and silver paint, which means, as I said, they're very experienced players. So I really can't wait to see how how this game plays out.
I was looking forward for this game since actually like the seeding is done because all in, as you just said right now, they are a mix of very professional players. You can see like they are like uh, players with champion silvers and hopefully gladiators, but they are keeping it in their garage. Eternity as well is very good experienced team, so we are expected to see some good gaming here today.
And we're off. As unlike some tournaments, the players are not expected to self-destruct unless we're playing in hard format. Today's format is, of course, medium format, where the teams are restricted to just 3 medium hulls, no heavy hulls, and only one of each turret.
And all the guns are allowed except Isida. Isida is not allowed to be used in medium.
And
As well,
already,
protections are allowed, excluding the Spectrum ones, MA, MB, and MC. So yeah.
and already we're off to a pretty exciting start. AoE for Eternity has pulled the flag with XP. He doesn't have any support from his teammates, although we see John and I Live Without Laws, two of the medium hulls for Eternity, now coming in to support him. But he's able to pull the flag by himself using that DADP that he picked up in All In Space. On the other side, we also see that Bars S has pulled the flag. He's low health with Rico Nitro, with DA Nitro, and he's dropped off the flag to John. Probably a good idea. He was about to die.
Well, the flag is drawn right now, like in the safe side interface, but like having the flag with a wasp is not really a good idea. So you should really switch it with someone else from his teammates.
Yep, and interestingly, John took the flag all the way to the right side of the base, which is not something you see very often. I think he expected it to be a return, and now we see him backtracking and going back to the
Yeah,
left
he's
side.
going again back to left side.
Yeah. So far, so already we have a standoff here, with both teams taking the flag, and we'll see how they're able to take these next drops. They're gonna start falling in a few seconds, and it can often be a struggle for teams to control drops when there's a standoff, because they have one of their players who's stuck with the flag and he can't take drops. So you're basically taking drops with 5 players, and if you're not focused, then it can be really difficult.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the combo. So I can see that All In are using the Viking Vulcan, which Eternity are not using it. And like from my experience, Vulcan is very very good gun in medium format, and ability to keep shooting if you have protection from yourself.
Yep. Ooh, look at this. Papoy and Bars, both with full drops here. Papoy's half health, and they're both attacking from separate sides. So if they can attack together and get to the flag, they have a good chance. But on the other side, John has taken double armor, so he might be able to do some damage to Bars before
Actually,
he gets to the flag.
Bars might be able to return the flag, like he's with almost full drops, yeah. And the flag is
Although the
running around
hammer,
the house.
yeah, Daxar with the flag
He's
has
totally left
35% from
alone.
him.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's
and
going
Bars
to
looks
be a
like it's a
return.
return. But John has taken the flag. He made his smart decision right there. He snuck behind Bars and went to take the flag with double armor. So he knew it was going to be a return, and he went to take the flag anyway.
Yeah, well, now they'll have to go return again, but looks like they knew how. Like taking the drops and going for it is an easy thing. I guess they will have probably to wait for the next for the third time in this round for the drop to fall and then do the same thing again.
Oh, wow. Bars almost just died, or excuse me, Bass almost just died. He was really low health, and
He just died. Actually, the flag is totally left alone there.
yeah. And Ilusha. Oh, and it's
Oh,
returned. Popboy is able to return the flag, and that is the first capture
Berlin.
for All In. Interestingly, as you mentioned, now Eternity have taken twins on their medium hull, which it's a tough gun to play with in medium format because it doesn't have a very long range and the bullets move pretty slow.
Projectiles are slow. Yeah, they hardly can reach the enemy, like, especially if they are using like a Hornet or a Wasp or even Viking. Sometimes it's like you have
But
to
it,
aim carefully. It doesn't really
yeah,
reach you.
but it does have a very high damage per second, similar to Rico. It does also do damage to itself, which can be problematic. So it takes a really skilled player to be effective with that turret.
Yeah. Unlike any other format, mode, or like any other place where you would use twins is really hard to be used in medium format, and you have to be skilled like as you are using a railgun.
And here we see I Live Without Laws and 1M4 taking the flag for Eternity. Um, it's an interesting decision for All In because their Vulcan Bass is using the protection paint needle. So he has 46% or 48, excuse me, percent protection from I Live Without Laws, who's attacking with Smoky Viking. So it's going to be an interesting game there.
Yeah, and we can see that already the score is 1-1. Eternity has managed to capture the flag, and it's a tie, and it's still going so good. We have like 4 minutes left for this round. Um, we see that All In are doing an attack from the right side, and they do it on the left side. It like they are doing a good tactic in attacking from both sides actually, which is like pressuring Eternity on the base.
Yeah, absolutely. Going back to the equipment that each team is using, the interesting dynamic I see is the Eternity are using Rico, Twins, and Smokey on their heavy hulls, medium hulls, excuse me. So those are pretty short range weapons compared to, as opposed to the Vulcan, which All In is using in defense. And as we can see, the Twins is playing defense mostly, which it does a lot higher damage per second than Vulcan. So I don't know if I like Twins or Vulcan better in defense. What do you think?
Um, well, I Vulcan is preferred to be in defense because the ability of just keeping shooting, so it definitely does better place in defense more
Yeah.
than attacking.
Looks like we're gonna
So
have another standoff. Popboy has taken the flag with full drops, although he's running out of health drops. Excuse me now.
he will
And
be
I Live
going
Without
there.
Laws. Yeah, I Live Without Laws. Pushing on the left side for Eternity and has taken the DP in All in Space, and I think that's actually a perennial issue that All In are having. They're really struggling to control the drops on the right side of their base.
Actually,
And I
that
think,
might be a return.
yeah, it might be a return on both sides. It looks like John and Bars went in there,
Yeah.
and Bars had double armor, so both teams are able to return. But I think really controlling the drops on the right side for All In is a struggle. And here we see Wasp Hammer pulling flag. Ooh, just barely killed by the railgun. Wasp Hammer is an interesting combination
Yeah,
because
it's
it's
an
really
aggressive combo in attacking. Like it's what like some people might think like it's like a combo which doesn't really work well, but it's really an aggressive combo in attacking. Like with hammer, strong OP gun, and fast speed of Wasp. Well, it works really good.
yeah. Well, Hammer Wasp is actually pretty easy to flip because of the instability of Wasp and
The bullets of the hammer itself.
yeah, exactly how hard Hammer is to control sometimes.
Yeah.
And recently, after the slight nerf of Hammer, it's actually become much less powerful. Here we see Popboy with double armor and DP attacking. He's going to try to take the flag, but Daxar and Elucia God are coming to help out the twins in defense. And on the other side, John is taking the flag once again. He's really been doing well with Rico Viking. He's taken the flag probably 3 or 4 times now.
Also, from what
And
I
Sly, speaking of Hammer Wasp being really strong, Sly comes in with double power and Nitro and is able to return that flag in the middle of Eternity's base. So, like you said, it can be really aggressive and strong when used correctly.
exactly, yeah. Speaking about the format itself, like we can see, none of the teams are using Striker or Magnet. Like, I don't know why. Maybe
Well,
I know they are still new, but Striker can actually work good in medium format after all.
Yep. John with that late capture, it looks like as a result of that capture, and that return by Sly, the hammer for all in, it's going to be round 1-0
To all in.
to all in. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you said, Hammer Wasp really effective when it's used correctly.
Exactly.
But as you were saying, the I do think that, well, I don't know. So the final score in flags is 2-1 in first round. Do you think blue side or red side has the advantage?
Blue side definitely has that one.
Why is that?
It's like they have the advantage of the drops itself. Like they can control more drops on their side, and it's a little bit coordinated. They can like attack heavily on the red side. You can grab flag easy from there, like by taking it and jumping down. So it's definitely easier for blue base to cap flags.
I think that round was actually pretty even. In terms of the equipment, I don't think having twins versus having Vulcan was really the difference maker. And I'm pretty sure the equipment for almost all other 5 players was essentially the same. It looked to me like All In was just a little bit better at taking the drops on the left side near the bridge, because I saw Popboy taking full drops probably 4 or 5 times, probably 4 times in that match. So, or in that round, excuse me. Interesting here. Doxar has changed from Hammer Hornet to Wasp Freeze. Do you think he'll be defending with that, or do you think it's just a hoax?
What? No, I don't think he would be using freeze because freeze is a really like short gun in the range, in terms of range, this map. But if he would be using that, he would be using it in attacking. But just in the right moment if he takes Nitro and double armor. But I don't really think that he would be using that.
Well, on the contrary, it's possible that he'll be defending and camping by those little 2 brown houses that are in blue base. And if he does that, anyone who tries to attack along the regular route, right near the small bridge or right next to it, he'll be able to run around and kill or freeze pretty easily, and that'll really reduce the amount of attacks that All In can do. But I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what he's doing. It looks like he's starting
It
there.
depends on his position. Oh, looks like he would be defending, but I don't really think it would be working with Wasp. Probably he should have used like Hornet better than Wasp.
Well, yeah, he's rushing into their base already, and he's not really all that effective. I mean, he did kill Poker there, but
oh well, we all know what happens to a 1v1 with a Thunder and a Freeze.
well, Bars has already taken double armor, and it looks like he's going to push into the blue base and try to take some of their drops. As we see, Daxar has taken double armor and Nitro, as you were pointing out, but he's killed pretty quickly by the Thunder and the Rico.
Yeah.
And it looks like one thing I forgot to mention earlier is that friendly fire is on in this format. And Elucia God was using Thunder and shot Bars, who was on the all-in team, on the red team, but he did some damage to Daxar, and I think that's why Daxar died so quickly. Here we see Popboy pulling with the help of Bars, and he drops off to Bars. Bars killing the freeze pretty quickly, and the freeze really wasn't effective there. On the other side, we also see John with double power, and 1M4, the twins for Eternity, has full drops. And Eternity have pulled flag. John with Hammer Viking now, and double armor has taken the flag, and he's being burned. So another equipment change here. We see All-In is using Fire Wasp, whereas
Fire Wasp is a good decision of changing. Like it's much better than Wasp Freeze because of the burning effect.
and Alusha God just barely is able to return there. There were 4 players from All-In,
Yeah,
but
that was a nice return.
or excuse me, not Alusha God, Daxar. And
Lucia
Alusha
God is
God
going
rushing
to
to
probably cap.
cap the flag. I don't know if he's going to get there. No, he's pulled back, waiting for help from Daxar and 1M4, and it looks like that's going to be a capture.
Yeah, that's a capture 1-0 for Eternity. That's
Yep.
nice.
But here
So-
comes the counterattack. Papoy coming in, shooting Alusha God. He's low health. Papoy just needs to shoot him once, but looks like Eternity have recovered in time and are able to get back control of their right side in time for the drops that are falling right now.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, like blue base has the advantage of capturing, so it's controlling the drops and having good combos and good techniques, it can really work. Speaking about the change of Sly to Wasp on Fire, I don't know if he's using it in attacking or defending, but like when changing the fire, it should be in attacking instead because of the burning effect.
Yeah. Although it can also be used effectively in defense. I mean, he can camp there in the right side until someone comes, and then when someone comes, he can just kill them. And I Live Without Laws has taken the drops on the right side, full drops there, and he's going through to All-In's base, and he's run out of double power now, but he's taking the flag with the Nitro, and it looks like really All-In don't have any attack going right now. All I see is John going in for the attack on the right side, and everyone else has really died.
Yeah, also bars as well. We can see like Live Without Laws managed to escape there, and that should be probably like capture.
Yeah, I think so. All 6. Oh,
Dexter is
nice
all
shot there
alone
from
there.
Poker.
Yeah, his low HP, 1 MU4 can be able to return. I mean,
Oh, it's
capture
close,
the
it's
flag.
close. And he's
Oh.
able to capture the flag right before Sly gets there with Wasp Fire and Nitro. And as you said, in attack right now, Wasp Fire's doing really well. He just killed 2 people, and about to kill a third and a fourth. So really effective. And here comes the counterattack. Bars has taken the flag. He's low health, but with Nitro. And John is the only person in his way, and he's killed by Poker, the Thunder. So it looks like that's going to be captured.
And he was just killed. Papoy is going to take it. There's no one
Papa
there
is
to
really
return.
slow, but I think he'll make it.
Yeah, Hunter is definitely slower than Viking a lot, actually.
Yeah, so a nice counterattack there from All-In, but it's still 2-1 with just under 6 minutes remaining, so plenty of time. And Barzes, as we see, is taking double power and DA, but neither of the defenders, I Live Without Laws or Alusha God, have protection from him, so he might be able to do something good. But he also doesn't have protection from Alusha God, who took full drops, so he is killed from I Live Without Laws. Excuse me. So he's killed quickly.
Well,
and John is able to kill I Live Without Laws with DP before he can get to that health kit. And John is the only person on the right side for Eternity. Excuse me, for All-In.
regularly attacking there. But he's all alone, as we can see, like 4 players of Eternity there.
Yeah, they've all come back to try to return, and looks like they're going to do so effectively. But Poker, with double power, has really cleared out the entire base. Alusha God just barely kills him, but Bass now coming in for the attack. But the Twins for Eternity does recover and is able to get back to the to his base in time.
Yeah. Thunder, when it's used with double power and the splash damage, especially like with a professional player like Poker, he can manage to kill lots of people like with just like 2 or 3 shots. So
Yeah, absolutely.
that's a very good thing. Yeah. Speaking about the protections, I could see that now All-In have like 2 players with protection from Firebird. Well, I don't know if it was changed or they had those protections from the start.
Yeah, so an important note to make is these top clans are always adapting to the situation. They're always changing equipment. They're always changing the turrets and the protections, especially.
Yeah.
And The reason for that is if they're using Smoky Viking, but the other team has 5 or 6 protections from Smoky Viking, then Smoky's really not going to be effective. So they have to change and try to use something that's going to be more effective in attack. And speaking of attack, it looks like Eternity are really not going for attack anymore. They're all focusing on defense. But despite that, Popboy and Poker are able to pull the flag. So 3 minutes left. If they can cap this, then it's going to be tied, and it'll be a tight game. But Daxar coming in from behind. It looks like
what a nice return.
Nitro. Poker here with double power and Nitro though, and has taken the flag and the health, so he's full health. On the other side, John with Hammer Viking is pulling flag. He's really low health though, and John as well as Sly and Bars are there, and it looks like it's going to be a return.
Well, in these last 2 minutes, I guess it would be better for Eternity to keep defending.
Yeah, because they're winning, so they just want to win the round.
And
but it looks like All-In have pulled the flag. They were able to stay safe, and that's going to be a capture for All-In. So Eternity, if they want to win this round, they're going to have to start attacking again. But at the same time, John and Bass, both with Nitro, are pulling the flag once again. And, well, Wasp Freeze is really effective in that situation. I mean,
actually,
he was able to...
those last minutes, Wasp Freeze is being annoying. Like, Dexter is being so annoying and effective for All-In. Like, in both defending and attacking.
And he's actually in second place in points. And although points don't mean everything, that does point out that he's been pretty effective.
Yeah.
And I think he had that return, and when Eternity were capturing their second flag. So he's been pretty effective. I Live Without Laws now with double power, double armor. We've seen this a lot. And it looks like he's going to go through the middle. But first he has to deal with Bass, who's taking the flag, low health.
We can see I Live with Outlaws going with Viking Smoky and 2 drops. He will try to keep camping on the bridge as much as he can.
Yeah, nice shot there from John. And it looks like I Live Without Laws is really low health. One more shot from almost anything and he'll be dead.
Yeah.
But he does pave the way for the Twins to take the double power there, and so that'll be pretty effective in defense. If the Twins just camps there with double power.
So we just have less than 1 minute left, and I guess last drops were dropped already. So do you think any clan would be able to make an aggressive attack and capture 1 flag, or the game is over already?
Looks like All-In are going full defensive mode with all 6 of their players on the right side, and it's being pretty effective. They're able to clear out I Live Without Laws as well as the Twins, who's going for an attack. So it looks like this round is going to end up tied, which is good for All-In, right? Because now All-In are winning 1-0.
And they will be on the blue base again. Yeah, Eternity didn't take advantage of it. Maybe they were doing it fine on the start of the round, but then things started to get harder for them. That's why the game became a tie again. So for third round, which All-In will be on blue side, so that's probably going to be a win for them.
Yep, and I just want to mention for those viewers that are interested in this game, we're actually going to have a quick giveaway at the end of the stream. So I hope you guys stick around because we have some exciting prizes. I think it's a pretty small giveaway compared to last time, but it's still 20K, which for 2 winners, I believe, 20K total. So we hope you stick around for that.
10K each for each winner?
Yep. It's not a huge giveaway prize, but it can get you that next micro upgrade on whatever you're trying to get M for. So,
and good thing is, in the future we will be doing more of these giveaways with expected more crystals and more people to win. I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. The more viewers we get on the streams and the more interest and activity we get in the chat, then the more the larger the prizes can be. So I do believe that All-In if they win this round on blue side, they win this match. So Eternity really need to
Need to win or tie this
tie or
round.
win. Yeah.
Yeah. But it will be very hard on them since All-In are now on blue side again. Let's see if they will manage to make the same performance as we saw in the first round. I don't see any change of equipment.
Yeah, I think.
No, we do actually. I has changed Firebird and he brought back Hammer again.
Yep. Just like the strategy that they were using in the first round when they played blue side.
Yeah.
But I think John, who was previously using Rico, is now using Hammer Viking. But he leaves and rejoins. Perhaps he's changed equipment. We don't know.
Well, let's see. As long as Olin, I mean, keeping Vulcan and their guns, then they really have a good chance for this round.
Yeah, and Daxar using Freeze again in defense. Looks like it's not super effective though. But he is able to he's able to kill Papoy. But Bars, excuse me, with Rico Viking already
alone there with Armor and Nitro. Yeah, he's definitely going to wrap out the flag.
Yeah, definitely he's going to pull this. I mean, he has the health kit there too. And AoE, the railgun for Eternity, was not able to look soon enough. And there's another health kit in his base. So if Bass, John, and Poker, as well as Sly with DP can control the right side of their base for a little while longer, this is going to be a capture, and it is.
Well, it is a capture. So.
And again, Papoy has full drops. Looks like he's lagging a little bit, but and he's not able to avoid the double power railgun from AoE, but
Daxar freeze them. Yeah, that's how to see a professional freeze player there. When you get circled while having full drops and you can't really do anything.
And Bass hasn't died yet. He just took the flag a second time now. Excuse me, Bars. Not Bass. Yeah. Hasn't died yet. He's taking the flag a second time. He doesn't have drops this time, but once again, Eternity really have nobody on the left side, and they're not going to be able to take the flag in time. And so that looks like it's going to be another capture for Bars.
That was unexpected, like 2 fast captures in the first 2 minutes. Like I don't know what Eternity are doing on their lineup right now, but they have to like figure out something to counter back those attacks, or at least change anything in their equipment as well.
Yeah, they really haven't been able to control either side of their base. Well, they've been able to control the left side of their base, but they haven't been able to push into the into attack. And Bars has been able to take advantage by just pulling the flag into his base and capturing 2 times now.
We can see one M4U changed from Twins to Ricochet right now. I don't think that this is much effective. Like he was doing a better job with Twins, but yeah.
Well, no, he is pulling the flag right now.
But without any drops, like, and he didn't even go for the double power. Looks like someone else from them told him like I will take it, and looks it's like I live without lows, the Smoky player.
Yeah, and Sly now with double armor, double power hammer, that can be really effective. As you can see, he just did a ton of damage to John and killed him very quickly. I Live With Outlaws I Live With Outlaws now has double power and full health in the base, in All-In's base, excuse me. But All-In are counter-attacking with Papoy with full drops, and it looks like Papoy's going to be able to turn this unless Daxar is able to freeze him.
But the freeze is behind him. What
Daxar, what a play!
Ilyusha got there, killed him right before he returned, and that's a capture for Eternity. Nice attack.
Well, I must say, Daxar has really been surprisingly effective with freeze.
He's really
made a lot of big plays
each minute, actually, right now.
Yeah. But Barzas pulling the flag again, and no one on the right side for Eternity.
But it's really low HP, so yeah, only Joan is there going to take it, but he's getting shot by the Smoky.
Almost able to return the flag, but not quite. Bass coming in though. Bass is full health. He might be able to get this. And Daxar again with freeze. Another really strong play by him. Saving the flag and probably a capture from All-In.
So for our viewers who just joined the stream right now, this is Domination Series 2 group stage. Today we have All-In versus Eternity. This is the third round. The score so far is 1-0 for All-In. And they are playing, like, whoever wins this match today will get more points, having higher chance to go for the playoffs in the tournament.
And it looks like All-In have controlled drops really well. They have 2 double power double armors.
And
And
Papoy
Bass just
again
died
with
there, but
armor and power.
he did have double armor. Bars, excuse me.
I don't think leaving Dex there alone with the flag is a good idea, because like we see Olin already, like we can see Bass is attacking on the right side with full drops Vulcan, and like,
Yeah,
we
Daxar's
have a
alone
good
right now.
yeah.
With 3 All-In players around him. He's just running away right now, trying to escape from Bass and Sly, and
But
he's
that's
unable
a
to do so.
return already.
And it looks like John from Eternity has lagged out. They're Hammer Viking. So perhaps that's the reason they were able to capture that flag. I don't know. 3-1. Still 4.5 minutes left, so anything can happen. But All-In seem like they have really good control of the map right now, and Eternity are playing with 5 players, so
Well,
it's going
they
to be
will
a tough
have
comeback.
to find a substitute for him as soon as possible, because they don't really have much time, 4 minutes, and if they want to achieve tie at least, so they don't lose the whole game, they should like really figure out something.
Yeah, it looks like they only have 5 players. John has left now, but no one's joining for Eternity, so perhaps they only have 6 players on in
Yeah.
TeamSpeak.
They looks like they lack players. We can see Bars leaving. I mean, took the flag. He's going. He left it for John because he's a wasp, and there is a nitro falling over there. Probably like playing these 5 players that will allow them to capture like one more flag. And we can see that Jan has already returned back to the game.
Yeah, but once again, All-In have really taken a lot of drops. They have 3 double armors, 2 double powers. So now it looks like they won't be able to take advantage though, because good job by I Live Without Laws with Hammer Viking, and double power is clearing both Popoy and 1M4 for the for All-In.
Actually, it's a good technique for both teams. Like to always have the flag with a Hornet or a Wasp, leaving the ability for medium tanks to make an aggressive attacks in order to return those flags.
Yeah, it
So
also enables the light hulls when they have the flags to escape. So if, as we saw before, when Daxar had the flag
yeah, I can
and
just keep
Bass is
turning
coming in
around
with
the
full
house.
drops, he can run away.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
John holding the
Owen,
flag now with Railgun, but he's almost half health now, so he needs to be careful here, or else he's gonna get killed. Bars though is right there to help him out.
Poker is annoying Alicia got, like both of them are Sanders, but Poker is taking advantage of the wall, like to do some splash damage. And we can see probably Sly would be able to return. Oh,
Ooh, just barely. Look how little. Ooh,
yeah.
Poker, nice shot there.
Bass is
Bass
going for it
is gonna
with
go for the
Nitro.
return, and he's
That's
able
really
to get it with that nitro. And that looks like another capture for All-In. So they've really taken control of this round, and it's going to be a tough comeback for Eternity, despite the great play from their Wasp. I think really losing John was a big hit for them, and resulted in 2 captures there.
Yeah, it made them like lose 2 flags because of that. But well, like having some internet or whatever, any difficulties which can make you disconnect is expected. That's why you will always have to make some substitutes fast. Like you have 2 people waiting there in case of stuff like this.
Yep. Well, I must say I've been really impressed with All-In's drop control this past round. I've seen Popboy with full drops probably 3 or 4 times now. Bars has pulled the flag probably 4 times using the double armor and nitro on the left side. And they've taken the drops on the right side. Bass, the Vulcan, has taken drops on the right side almost every time as well. So, so really good job by them in this round controlling the drops.
And Popoy just got flipped there by a smoky shot. Barton
Yes.
going for it.
Playing with these guys, it's really difficult to flip them because of their experience. But every once in a while, they flip anyway.
Yeah, he can mess up sometimes. It's okay.
And 15 seconds left. It looks like All-In have this game in the bag. Might be able to get a 6th capture in this. John going, he's low
10
health.
seconds left.
Uh-oh,
One
Rico's
shot.
right there. Rico kills him. 5 seconds left. Papoy goes for the
Popoy with
flag,
his slow
and he's
tank.
able to capture it last second. So final score 6-1, and 2-0 in rounds for All-In.
2-0 for All-In. Congratulations for winning this whole map. I mean this whole game.
Yeah, congratulations to All-In. Both teams played pretty well. Eternity looked like they had a little bit of bad luck, but in the end, I think they really controlled drops better, especially in the final round, and that was clear in the score 6-1 in the last round.
Well, both teams were playing like very good, actually, like that expected from them. But at the end, All-In has won because of their more aggressive attacks and better control of drops like all the time. That's why they won this round. So let's start with giveaways. Little giveaways we have.
Yeah, so we will. We're just going to set this up really quickly. We have two 10K giveaways, and all you have to do to participate, guys, is write anything in the chat. We'd like it if it were tanky related, something about the match that you enjoyed watching it or something. But all you have to do is write something in the chat, and you'll be eligible to win the prize. So we'll do the first 10K giveaway first. And we'll wait a few more seconds for everyone to write stuff in the chat before we go.
That's interesting. Like I would imagine that everyone is typing in the chat right now.
Okay.
So for those people who are wondering like what did All-In win today? Well, they won 3 points in the group stage. So far All-In hasn't lost any game yet in the group stage.
I'm going to interrupt you really quickly.
Okay.
The winner of the first giveaway prize is Marcel Everhart. So please write your nickname in the stream chat so we can contact you and send you your crystals.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats, Marcel.
And let's see who's going to be our second lucky winner for today.
So we'll pick in a few more seconds. Looks like we have a lot of eligible users. So
Yeah.
not a great chance for everyone, but I'm glad to see the activity.
Well, as I told you guys, like hard luck for everyone who is not going to win this giveaway today. But as we said, like the more viewers we'll be getting in the future, like the more giveaways with more crystals we will be doing. So don't really get sad for anything today, and we hope that you had fun with us.
Okay, guys, get ready. And the winner is Jesus Lopez. Interesting name. Congratulations, Jesus.
Congrats, Jesus.
Jesus. I don't know how you pronounce it. Please write your nickname in the chat so we can send you your crystals. And thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Legend, for being my co-commentator. Big thanks to Nocturne, who's our broadcaster today, and to all the helpers in the chat.
We would like to give big thanks for all of you guys. Hope that you really enjoyed with us the stream today. Big thanks for all the officials, broadcasters, and all the people working on the background. We would like you to keep an eye in the forum in the tournament section to be like to know when are we going to have the next streams. And that's it, guys.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you soon.
Good luck in your battles.